Good evening to you. Welcome to Fios 1 News Evening Edition. I'm Mike Stevens. Behind me, you can see the preparations are going on. You can hear some of the singing that's going to be happening. All right, let's head one town over to Lynbrook now, where I introduce you to a guy you'll never forget. You know, for many kids, the chance to meet their favorite hockey player is nothing more than a dream. But for number 12, Josh Bailey of the Islanders, well, he makes a dream come true at every home game. In this particular case, do you know where they found this babysitter? Making headlines on Long Island this hour, theories in the serial killer case causing controversy between two top Suffolk County officials. Coming up, why the DA is challenging the police commissioner's single killer theory. And a disturbing discovery inside the bathroom at this lighting store in Carl Place. One investigators found it landed an employee behind bars. Plus, National Grid out as the company that keeps electricity on for most of Long Island. How will this affect you? That's straight ahead. Well, good evening and welcome to a Fios 1 News Evening Edition. I'm Mike Stevens. In our top story this hour, a war over theories by two top Suffolk County officials in the Gilgo Oak Beach serial killer case. Now, Suffolk County District Attorney Thomas Spota is now challenging Suffolk County Police Commissioner Richard Dormer's single serial killer belief. Spota told a meeting of the Public Safety Committee today that Dormer's speculation that all the victims, except for a toddler, were connected to a sex trade is questionable. Spota says 5 of the 10 sets of remains have yet to be identified, so how could anybody know for sure that there's a connection? The DA said he believes the first 4 victims found were the work of one killer and that another killer is responsible for 2 other deaths. A Levittown man is now in police custody after authorities say he admitted to planting a video camera inside the bathroom of his employer's lighting store. Fios 1's Colin Fortino was at Carl Place today with that story. New York City police believe they have the man who shot and killed an NYPD officer from West Babylon, but many are questioning the justice system, believing others are to blame. Lamont Pride is accused of killing Officer Peter Fogoski. Pride has a few prior arrests, including a warrant in North Carolina on a charge relating to shooting a man in the foot there. Extradition was limited to that state only. Well, Mayor Bloomberg believes the judge could have done one simple task, call North Carolina about the extradition. National Grid is out as the company that keeps the electricity on for most of Long Island. Fios 1's Holly Hare explains why. Well, officials say union workers for National Grid are still under contract and will get to keep their jobs and seniority with PSE&G. Well, police say they made an arrest at an ATM heist from back in October. Officers report Ricky Bellamy and another man used a hand truck to take a standalone ATM at a McDonald's in Hempstead. The empty cash machine was later found at a vacant lot in Amityville. Bellamy faces a grand larceny charge in the 3rd degree. Checking news around the region now. The breathtaking reflection pools, tree-lined walkways, and somber memories have been enough to draw in 1.1 million visitors to the September 11th memorial at the site of the old World Trade Center. Officials from the site announcing that number Wednesday, saying the Memorial Plaza and its 2 huge fountains etched with all the victims' names now brings in about 10,000 visitors every day. Next time you're on the road, remember to move over because the law is expanding. January 1st, state police warned drivers the law will now include tow trucks and other emergency vehicles, as well as highway crews. Right now, the move over law requires you to move over for police cars and ambulances. But if you can't change lanes, you must slow down instead. They call it Williams syndrome. It's a genetic condition that affects an estimated 20 to 30,000 people in the United States. Its medical problems include cardiovascular disease, developmental delays, and learning disabilities. But people with Williams syndrome are also highly social and have very strong verbal abilities. Well, one family in Rockville Center learned about Williams syndrome when their young daughter, Julia, was diagnosed, and now her father is running to raise awareness. Fios 1's Rich Barabi has the story. That helps kids with facial deformities. And you'll notice there is no snow on those trees.
No, there is no snow, and you're not going to find any snow, at least over the next week or so. Things are looking pretty dry, pretty dismal at this point, and temperatures just hovering about average.
And how many people are complaining?
No,
not me.
Guy.
Thanks, Brian. Hey, thank you for watching. I'm Mike Stevens. Fios 1 News continues. Stay with us. Have a good day.